Hi, my love. You are... No, actually... Right here. Hi, my loves. What's up? I'm sorry I'm late. I just finished a reading and I can never stay within my time frame of a reading, so... But I tried to do it today. Well, I mean, you guys know whenever I try to come on and say I'm going to do it for an hour. You're right. Okay, so I actually have a list, my love, since from yesterday I kind of... I did the thingy-mabobber. So there is a list right now. First is Suhaiti, then it's Azelia, then Melody, and then Eliana. Yeah. How are y'all though? What's up? Okay, I'm gonna jump in. Yo, tell me why. When I was younger, I used to listen to the song "Run the Streets" by Tupac, and I'd be like, this is how I need to be." Now that I listen to it, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? I was like 12 years old, and I was like, yeah, I want a boyfriend that runs the streets. What the fuck? Sorry. Anyway. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, my love. I thought for some reason it was Jennifer's. Give me like 2 seconds. So, you are right after Eliana ML. So, first is Suhaiti, Azelia, Melody, Eliana, and then ML. I know, right? I'm like, why would I think that? What the hell's wrong with me? I'm really good. I was low-key a little tired, but y'all just energized me. I got like a rush. So thank you. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm hearing what it says, or it's like I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay. Monique, my love, you are after ML. Okay. What did Aqua think when we randomly bumped into each other? My love, you're in here, right? Suhaiti? Or S? So right now, I'm actually on donations, my love, since I posted yesterday that I was gonna go live. People usually send it when I let people know. Okay. All right, Spirit, show me. What was the feeling there? Oh, wow. You looked amazing. So that adds so much to it. I have the 9 of Pentacles. That is what he left thinking about you with. Like, he saw you as the 9 of Pentacles. You looked so strong, so confident. Like, you looked good. You looked really, really good. Your energy looked different. I don't know, you look more fit than when, or you look better, just more happy than when he last saw you. You look very different. I feel like he didn't really like see you, like he saw you, but it's like a blur in his mind. You know when you see somebody, but like almost like the image goes away. I don't know why he's having a hard time like seeing you. You know, like when you like somebody and then you can't remember their face. Like that's what it was like for him for a little bit. It's starting to come back to him, but oh my God, he is like, you looked amazing. No, there's no limit on donations, my love. It's whatever you can afford. Like I know right now times are hard. 4 of Cups. Ha! The card says, I was like, wait, what? And they're like, read it. I read it and it said missed opportunities. That's why. That's why he feels so bad. Because he's like, fuck, man, I should have locked it in. Why didn't I lock it in when I had the chance? Now I'm with this fucking person that doesn't stop nagging me about her. Like, he's starting to wonder what it meant. He's wondering, like, what did that mean? Or why did I've been thinking about her so much. Like, how did I just manifest? He feels like he manifested you. Yeah. Oh, he thinks he thinks about reaching out sometimes, but he knows not to. Like, because he knows that doing that would be very disloyal and that it would come in with a lot of lies, not to you, but to other people. Um, he feels really confused with powerlessness and the Seven of Swords. Like, he wants to reach out, he wants to talk to you, but she's a burden. Like, she's something else. Like that, I think that he knows that his life would change a lot because the rumors that she would start and the drama that she would start, and like especially with you and then your family, like she would get petty. Like, if you think she's been petty by already doing what no, she's petty. Tell me about the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords with the Seven of Swords. See, he knows. Ugh. Oh, he feels left in with you. He feels weird. It's hard. It's really hard because in his mind, he's thinking about it like, that was a sign. That was a sign. That was God telling me something. I should reach out. He hasn't been able to stop thinking about you, but at the same time, like, he knows that this would cause some type of heartbreak, and like he feels like it's so hard. It's hard for him. It's hard because he's put so much effort into this relationship. It's like if there was something that broke apart and you put back together like I don't know, 10 times, that's a lot of effort into something. And if it broke again, like, it's tiring, and it feels like it keeps breaking apart, but the effort that he's put into it, he feels like one day it's just going to stay. One day it's going to get better. One day I'm going to love you. One day I'm going to learn to tolerate you. That's how he looks at her. It's sad. And the way that he thinks about you is like, damn, Two of Swords with the three. Not the Two of Swords, I'm sorry. The Two of Cups with the Three of Swords. Like, the Three of Swords is a lot of sadness. Like, I know that that's who I should have locked myself into, and I'm over here playing dumb. He's just asking himself, like, what was that? For what? What was that? What was the reason? Why did I need to? I feel like it was the fire that was meant to be lit, like, under his ass. Because he's not allowed to be going back and forth and not knowing what he wants, or not knowing what to make up his mind, and being with someone that he still keeps at a distance and doesn't really trust. Like, get the F over it. Stop. Man up. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I feel like that's what the universe is telling him. You better stop. Yeah. I do appreciate that he knows not to, like, get you involved. So I do like that. Because he's not, like, wasting your time or trying to waste your time. Okay. Azalea, my love, you are next. Okay. Yeah, my love, I'm doing donations right now, and then we'll jump right into it. No, low-key, no, it is sad. See? She's crazy. Yeah. She has to get a life, girl. Get a life. It's because the thing is that she's going to be paying attention to you, because that's who he was trying to put your energy. Ow! A motherfucker, my heart chakra just like, ugh. Yeah, this is a hard one for her. That's why she knew it was you, because I feel like there's other exes that are even maybe still around, or he's still on his friends list or some shit like that. And it feels like when they got together, he was trying to put your energy into her and trying to make her like you, and she kind of fell in line. And then when she found out about you, when she finally like saw you and or connected it, she was like, that's her. That's who I'm. Yeah. That's who I'm trying to be, or that's who he's trying to form me into. And then yeah. Crazy. Okay, what does Albert want to do about our connection? He messaged Happy Halloween. It was so random. My love, I don't know if you like go see a chiropractor, but it wouldn't be bad for you to go see a chiropractor about like your left shoulder blade or like something about your back. I think it needs to be like cracked somewhere, like, or pushed into it, something like, I don't know. I keep feeling like wanting to do this and pop my shoulder back, and because there's something going on, or there's a lot of pressure on the left side of the body, like by the shoulder, and it feels like if maybe acupuncture will help kind of ease the energy out. But I mean, meditation helps too if you want to do meditation, but if you get like a chiropractor, sometimes they can like snap it in. But it feels like there's a little ball of energy on the left side of like the shoulder, the chest area. If you've been feeling like weird on that side too, it's because of that. He's getting anxious about you. He's starting to feel your energy pull back a lot. Like he's starting to notice you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. You weren't in this energy before. Like when he was, like, I'm going to say a couple weeks ago, you were more in the energy of the Page of Cups, like open to love, excited about love, and like wanting to explore and date and have fun. Now you're in the energy of like, I don't know. I kind of like this. I like my independence. I like being single. I like where I'm at. I'm proud of myself. You're in that energy, which like I think it's coming, either it's coming in or it's already here, and you've already started like grabbing onto that energy, because I think that's the big shift that's happening between the two of you. His effort is gonna go up like I just heard 10 times, but I think that that's just me being dramatic. But I think it is gonna go up. Like he's gonna make a major effort to try and like either take you out more often, or do or like talk to you more on the phone, or the problem is that if it doesn't go his way, it could go two ways, right? Because if you don't respond to his effort the way that he wants, or the way that he pictures you responding to his effort, like for example with the Happy Halloween thing, I think he was expecting a different response from you. To you, it was a little confusing. Like why just that? Like what? Say something else. Like say something that's worth responding to. Say something that's gonna, take us into another something else. I think you wanted, or you expected something a little different, and it feels like in his energy, I don't know, he saw a different response from you. He saw you being a lot happier about the Happy Halloween than you were. And he's like, is she not happy to hear from you? Maybe you always send an energy. Maybe whenever he sends you a text, you usually have like this very happy energy, or you get like this rush of emotions that can touch him, because you guys are very connected. So when you get that rush of emotion, it's like he gets that power too. He gets a little bit of a rush, but he didn't feel that this time. He sent that text and you sent nothing. It was blank. Like it was blank on your end. I love it. And now it's making him like, wait a minute, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel the energy. Nine of Swords with the Two of Swords. Like, is she gonna ignore me, or does she still want to talk to me? Does she still want I like the energy. I do. I really do. I'm not saying that it's because like it's confusing him, but I like that he's not so sure about you anymore, because for a little bit he was getting cocky with your energy, and he felt like your energy was just there. This is like not the first time, but this is like one of the few times where he has wondered like if he has a grip on you the way that he thinks he has a grip on you. And I like that he's questioning that, because no you don't. Nine of Pentacles, no. But with the Four of Pentacles, tell me more. It's not like a game. I like that you're not playing any games. I like that it's your natural energy that's making all of this happen. Right? Because you're not being manipulative by not sending energy. It was just your natural state. You didn't feel it. So it feels like you're not being any type of way, or you're not trying to like, yeah. So your karma is good. You're clear. The universe is watching you, like you're doing really good. It's just that I do feel like he might get in his feelings a little bit if he doesn't get that energy from you. But no, no, it's not fair for him to get that. Like he likes you a lot, like a lot, a lot. But I think that your energy gives him a little bit of a rush, and he can't just stay on that, you know? Because he might, if he doesn't get that type of a rush from you, he might try to start a different type of rush where he gets you anxious or gets you arguing or starts drama. Not so that he stops it, you know. The thing is, he does not look at you as an option. Like, no, not like that at all. He actually has a lot more, like, if he does have other options, those come like way after you. Like, he's not looking at anybody else like around you. He's very much into you. His biggest problem is that like he has a lot of pride. He has a lot of pride, and he's used to getting that high from your energy and then just leaving it on that. I mean, it's because I can tell he really likes you, but it is a little bit of like a pride thing. But he's gonna move forward from it. 6 of Swords came out. He is getting through that. It's not gonna last. Well, that energy is not gonna last. Like I said, you're gonna see his effort go up, because he's gonna see that this is actually worth it. 10 of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Stop resisting. That's what I'm gonna yell. Stop resisting. All right, Melody, my love, you are next. After Melody, it's Eliana, and then it's ML. Oh, my leg fell asleep. Mother, brother, sister, cousin. Oh, I can't move it. Oh my god, why did I do that? It looks so pretty outside. Yo, this is the cut. No, I think that's a little far. You're right. There's one thing on being understanding, and then I think that's a little far. But I do feel like, my love. Well, let me pull cards and see exactly what happens. Oy. Ow. Damn, he has a lot going on in the chest. And in the throat chakra, and in the third eye. He feels very disconnected. Wow, okay. I'm so sorry for him. Well, no, I don't. Not in that way. Just because I know that we choose to be there. It helps us grow. King of Swords, Page of Wands with the 8 of Cups. My love, I actually think that, like, it's okay. You can let him know now. I think it's time for you to say your piece and then, like, leave it. Because he needs some time to, like, think about it. I think the problem, okay, what has happened is that he's so focused on his own thing that he's not realizing, like, he realizes it, but I feel like at the same time he's too hyper focused on whatever he's looking at and his pain, that he doesn't look at anything else. I think right now he's like, him not saying happy birthday or him not reaching out, and that's something else. Like, at this point you have the right to confront, and you have the right to say something and walk away if you choose to, if you want to. Is to, like, because right now that's the energy that he's gonna be in. So it's gonna be hard for you to expect anything different, because that's where he is. Like he's in a pretty dark place. And so tell yourself, I don't want that. Like I get that I want him, and I like for you to get out of it already, my love. It's gonna require that. It's gonna take for you to tell yourself like what he's giving me right now, I don't want. I don't care if he's someone that feels perfect to me. I don't care if he, like, when we're together, when we connect or whatever, if he's not, it's not even so much if I'm not getting what I want, but if I don't feel like in my energy, or if I don't feel like I could be right in my energy when I'm with him, then I can't do it, and I shouldn't have to. And keep reminding yourself of that, because the animal in you and the body in you is going to tell you like you want him, you want him. The ego is going to be like, connect to him, wait for him. And I'm not saying not to do it, my love. I think they've always told you like keep walking and eventually he'll come back around. And don't like try not to wait, but that he is getting out of it. It's just like I feel like this part really hurt you, and it's okay for you to step away to kind of to heal yourself, because you're getting to a point where now you're getting like a little resentful against yourself. And that's where we like, you know, teeter between like the safe and the dangerous place. Like it's time to go back towards like the safe area, because you're not doing anything wrong by having feelings for him. And I kind of feel like the universe sometimes does that on purpose, that whole get us into someone and then pulls us away so that we can focus on our healing versus somebody else. Like I feel like that sometimes happens, but I feel like the best way you're going to be able to do it right now to get over that energy is to transfer it back onto him, because you're carrying a lot of his anxiety for this connection too. That's why he's able to ignore some of it, because if this relationship, the anxiety of it was calling him as much as it is to you, then he wouldn't be able to look away from it. And because you're holding on to it, that's all you can look at. So it's time to send it back, and you do that by letting him know, like, hey, this is not cool. Like I know that we're not like official, but you don't, there was still hope and promises that were made, you know? And you can bring those up. You have the right to hold someone accountable. And then let them know why you are choosing to pull away. Because I think you're going to do that. I think you're going to let them know. And it feels like, yeah, it feels like that's going to help him look at it. He's been so focused on his own thing. He's not looking, like I said, the anxiety isn't touching him because you're holding all of it. So the moment you transfer it back to him, he'll have no choice. It's like when you hurt yourself, or like, you know, when you work out and then like the next day you have parts of your body hurt that you had no idea you even used. Like when you're doing certain things, you're like, I had no idea like that muscle was even used at this time, and it hurts so bad. It's the same thing. Like once you put attention to something, or once you add pressure to something, then you notice it. That's what you're gonna do. All right, my love. You got this, though. I can feel you. In a couple of days, this isn't gonna last long. You feeling heavy about this, you're gonna transfer it right over to him, and then that's where it needs to be. Goodbye. Bye. Vete para allá. All right, Eliana, my love, you are next. No, yeah, I feel like that's what you're doing. And it's the best thing, because as soon as you do it, you're going to transfer the energy. You're going to feel it. Watch, by the end of that conversation, or by the end of you sending that text, you're going to feel a bit of a rush of emotions, and then you're going to calm down, and then you're going to feel relieved. Like you're going to feel like this sense, like you're not carrying it anymore. And it's going to be because he is. Let him analyze that shit now. Okay. Karen, my love, did you send it through PayPal? Sorry, my phone's like being extra slow on me today. Karen, my love, you are right after Monique. And then Kimberly, you are right after Karen. And then Nick, my love, you are right after Kimberly. Okay. Oh, where was I? How will things go with me and Jay this month? Peaches, I'm so bad at saying that. Oh my god, I'm so in love with like the way that the trees look when the sun hits it. When the leaves are turning red. Fucking obsessed. Okay. So my love, Scorpio season is a little bit hard on all of us when it comes to our emotions. Only because we get triggered a lot. There's a lot of change that happens during Scorpio season. A lot. And there's like outside change, money changes, things change in the relationship. Sometimes we have to move. Like things just happen out of nowhere during Scorpio season. And it feels like the two of you might get really triggered by outside things and then like not wanting to kind of take it out, but not wanting to, but take it out on each other. Like you're going to, like both of you are going to wonder a little bit this month, but don't let that get to your head. And it's perfectly normal for your thoughts to come in like that. Because I think the two of you are meant to. Show me what the Four of Cups. Sorry. Yeah, you have a lot of doubt. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. That's why the message comes in and then there's an energy of doubt. Like, but wait, are you sure that's what's gonna happen? Yeah. You guys, because the thing is, you guys are taking it out on each other. But you guys are not, like, it's gonna end up passing by. Just remind yourselves, you're not mad at me, you're mad at whatever situation happened, and now we're trying to find some type of control in our lives, and we're taking it, like, we're using it against each other. Like, I'm trying to control you, you're trying to control me, because we can't control anything else. Everything else is falling apart, and that's what happens during Scorpio season. The both of you are struggling with doubts this month, but it's because you both share that energy. But remind yourself, as long as I wake up today and continue to choose you, your biggest doubt is that they don't actually want you, and their biggest doubt is that you don't actually want them. It's the same thing. You guys both share that energy. And so it feels like the moment you two like just wake up every day and be like, no, I choose them today. Like, I choose him today. That doesn't mean that I have to continue to choose him tomorrow. Like, tomorrow I might change my mind, but today I choose you. And by doing that every single day, you'll feel grateful. Like, you'll feel better, indifferent about it. Like, a little bit more like you're winning versus you're tolerating, right? Because it feels like right now the two of you are kind of feeling like you're not tolerating each other, but you're not. It's because you're not sure, because you keep wondering, like, what about the future? What about this? It's okay. Like, right now in the future, I feel like they are definitely there, but you two go back and forth, but it's not you two. It's not him and it's not you. It's your fears. It's your fears that keep you from there. It's the fear that you might not really be into me and you might be lying to me, and I don't want to trust you too much, and I don't want to seem like I'm dumb, and I don't want to like show you off to the world if I'm going to get played. Like, there's a lot of that. Like, what if you're not being honest with just me? What if there's a lot of what ifs, but those don't do anything for the two of you. You two, I feel like you two are like have the energy of best friends. So you can have that. You can have a very good relationship because you two, they just showed me, I don't know why, they just showed me an older couple that prank each other. That might be the type of relationship the two of you guys like. But it feels like I just saw like an older couple that is very funny and they prank each other and they like make jokes on each other, and that's the type you two want. So why not? The best thing in life is find somebody that like that wants the same things you want, and then go and keep walk together. Like that's the best way to do it. The worst thing you could do is find somebody and then try and change them into what you do want. Because you guys have that energy where you guys are not gonna get tired of each other. It's not. It's like a Monica and Chandler. Like you guys feel like you guys have a very tight bond, and it can continue to grow. Like you guys have that ability, but right now, you guys are just gonna be very tempted to push each other away because it's gonna be scary. This is gonna take this is where the effort comes in. A lot of the times remind yourself that that's when people start to wonder, hey, I don't know if we're supposed to be together. It's too much work. But nothing comes easy. Nothing at all. And this is like, for a while it was good. It felt easy. And now it's starting to kind of sink in a little bit. This is I'm not gonna say it's the test, but getting past these moments and continuing to choose each other is the thing that makes love grow, you know. Like we saw this, and not getting through shit like cheating and stuff. No, when somebody's that like that, you leave them. I'm saying like getting through stuff, like maybe you struggle with, I don't know, your work, or you struggle with this, like getting through life, but having somebody there to help you, not the toxicity that goes on, you know. Just want to clarify that. It's because, no, that's the thing. He's thinking that it's changing, but watch when you guys get on the other side. You guys are going to feel even tighter with each other. Right now, he's thinking that, like, things are changing and things are this. Nah, this is the hard part. This is the part where you guys are going to remember, like, in the moments where you guys, like, think about each other and how much you love each other. You're going to think about these moments. It's not going to be when you guys are, like, you know? It's gonna be like, I know we continue to choose each other and I love you, and yeah, it's gonna be different. Just remind yourself you're not mad at me. Chill. Like, don't get mad at him either. And then talk to him too. Like, calm him. I think the biggest thing with him is that, like, I don't know. Let him talk. Just let him talk as much. Whatever he wants to argue, whatever he wants to say, just let him get it out. Most of the time when he says certain things, he realizes that's not how he feels. So he'll say a lot of things, but you need to ignore like the first. That is so funny. You know when you're getting ketchup out and like the watery part comes out first? That's how you need to look at him. The first thing that comes out of his mouth during an argument is that part that you just like kind of throw away. You need to throw it away, or you need to point it somewhere else. You don't want it. But as soon as it comes out, for some reason, like it clicks on him. Like, what the fuck did I just say? And should I have said that? And I feel like he's never really had a chance to, like, to say certain things. I think that I don't know if he was hit as a child to where the point where if he had said anything, he would get like smacked in the face. There's something about speaking with him, but yeah, I think if you do that part, it'll be easier. But he's the ketchup part. That was so funny. Okay. ML, my love, you are next. Of course. Shakara, my love, you are right after Nick. My solar plex chakra started like going as soon as I got into your energy. Mel, my love, did you send your question? And then Monique, my love, if you want to send your question now. ML. I don't have her name. Actually, let me go see. Wait, now I'm wondering if it's the same person. I don't know. Okay. ML, my love, if you could send your question whenever you can. And then Monique, my love, I don't know if you sent it through. If you could send your question next. She didn't send it, right? I can't tell if that's the same person, and I'm worried about doing somebody else's question on mine. I'm trying to do ML and then Monique. After Monique, it's Karen. After Karen, it's I know. After yeah, then it's Kimberly, Nick, and then Shakara. But I don't know. I don't know if they're in here. Maybe they're not. I'm thinking I should do oh, there you are. It's so if she comes back, it's ML. Her username is ML. Then it's Karen, Kimberly, Nick, and then you, my love. I know. I remember. Ooh. So my love, Scorpio season might be a little bit draining for you. But I think moving into Sagittarius season, you're gonna start to feel a lot better. I also feel like if you can wake up, I don't know, if you could like set a time or something, but like if you could do before the sun rises, it's rising pretty late right now. So if you can just like so you can watch it come up, and even if there's like a lot of clouds, just sit under it as it's rising. There's something about the sun rise and sunset when it comes to your energy. Picture like plugging yourself into the wall to get energized, and it feels like you're gonna feel like you're taking a spiritual bath when you do it. You might even feel a hug, like an actual, like you might feel hugged by spirit, like you might feel a physical hug when you do it. It's a beautiful energy, Monique. Like very, very beautiful. Oh, wow. I don't know if you're in a relationship, but if you're not, you're definitely about to be. And if you are, your relationship is moving up to the next level. Um, and there is a lot of success. Someone wants to come in and they see you like a prize, like you are someone that is worth the effort. Six of Wands is success. It's like winning, public recognition. They want to put you out into the world so that the world can see that you're, yes, King and Queen of Wands. This is a soulmate. Especially with the sun here. I'm telling you, there's a lot with you and the sun. I'm not sure exactly what, but you are very, very connected to the sun, Monique. Tell me more. You might be waiting for this energy to come in. But that's doing that. I feel like it's going to help you a lot. And it's going to, a lot of things are like channels are going to come in because you're a channeler. You get a lot of information from your crown chakra. You might even be like clairvoyant or what is it called where you just know? You know it. You just know it sometimes. But sometimes knowing, ignorance is bliss, you know? Sometimes knowing can hurt too much. The Two of Swords. Yeah, this is a little bit like, no, my love. Oh, I can't wait for Sagittarius energy. It's going to change you. It might even be just because Jupiter is going direct. Because Jupiter is going direct around the same time we're moving into Sagittarius season. So it feels very powerful. Like the power that comes back into you. I feel like you're forgiving so many people. And the power that comes back into you just, you know, that's so interesting. You know, like I don't know if you ever watched like Pokemon or anime, when anybody evolves, they always glow. And that's what you're going to look like. You're going to be glowing from the inside because so much power is just going to come back to you. And then that's going to be able to, like, that's going to make this relationship a lot lighter. Like a lot lighter. It's going to get so much easier. Spirit, why is it hard right now? Spirit, why is it hard right now? King of Pentacles. You're going to be able to feel like you can breathe. The thing is, show me how the King of Wands is viewing the Queen of Wands. Show me how the Queen of Wands is viewing the King of Wands. Okay, my love. So you two are actually doing something pretty like intense. You are his ego's biggest threat, right? Because you are the person that he actually like listens to, and he respects you so much that he holds he just, whatever you say, he adds value to it. Like he has a way of view. He just thinks you know everything, you're perfect, and he might even kind of put you a little bit up on a pedestal, which I feel like that's something that he's gonna have to like fix. But it feels like his ego is looking at you like you're the enemy because you give him desire to change, and change is scary. Change is a threat especially to the ego. And it feels like he's also he's just connecting deeper into his, like, you bring out his inner child. I feel like that's why the sun is here. You bring out his inner child, like you help him connect to himself. You help him connect to the light. And for a while he felt himself numb. He felt himself stuck in the dark, and it's like you were just yeah. He's very, very grateful for you. Like very grateful. I don't think he knows how to explain it. I don't think he can. I gotta say, he's not that great with his words. I keep getting blocked. Like every time I try to express myself through his energy, he doesn't let me. Like he's a little, he might not be great with that. Tell me, the thing is, if it's gonna work in your on your side, you need to see more effort from his end. And like I feel him um wanting to put more effort in. It's just he doesn't have that blueprint to follow. It's kind of like if I threw like a desk in front of him, or like if you threw a desk in front of him and told him to build it but didn't give him the instructions. That's the same thing that happens when we expect somebody to deal with their emotions and like love you properly without they don't have instructions. They have no idea how to do it. And the thing is, like, in our mind we're like, no, you should know me. We'll get to know me or learn me. Or and because women tend to be stronger empaths, some men can do it now, but women know are very good at being able to like predict what someone needs, or like predict feelings and things like that. And so it feels like you might feel a little neglected, but that's not his intention, and it's not what he means to do. Like, so it feels like you respond to him in like a pushback energy, and then he actually feels like he's trying like really hard for you. But I can tell, and it's not that you're not noticing and that you're ungrateful. I can tell that you are very grateful and that you care a lot about him. It's just that it's kind of like you're not asking for more than what he was giving in the beginning. And it feels like it has died down a little bit, but he doesn't notice. And I think that's on him, because what he presented to you was something a little bit different. That's what you discussed yesterday. It feels like it's gonna get better, my love, I promise. See, King of Cups. Yeah, he's gonna get like more connected with his. Maybe you're next. Yeah, ML is next. Sorry, is she back in? No, yeah, she's next. Sorry. Oh no, you're totally fine, my love. Whenever you came in. That he just does not know how. Yeah, he doesn't know. He has no idea. That's why, but the thing is, the good thing that with him is that he knows how to take instruction. So if you told him, hey, sometimes like this would feel nice. I know you don't want to have to ask for it, but sometimes it's like, it's kind of like just set your terms and conditions. That's what you're doing. That's all you're doing. You're telling them like, this is what I need. This is what I need. And then they get to choose. Like, can you do it, or can you not do it? But I feel like it's good. I know that you have to have a little bit of friction sometimes. That way you two can learn each other. It's so good though. I like, yeah. Like, I think you guys are like power couple energy. Like, look at you. I also feel like standing like in the sun when it's either rising or setting is just gonna give you. There's something there. Like it calms you down. It's like taking an Ativan or like a Xanax in the morning. It's just gonna give you a chill pill for the rest of the day. I don't know why. Something like that. You're just very connected. Ah, yay! Praise to the Most High. I love that. It's because you two are still healing, and you both knew that about each other too. So it's okay. Ace of Swords, yeah, and you two are gonna talk about it too. What's really hurting the two of you? Don't let too many days pass by without you guys talking again, because you two are very good at pretending like the wound isn't there and like moving past it. And so you two talk about it when you guys do start talking again, or where you guys do, yeah, talk about it. Okay. All right, Selena, my love, you are right after Shakara. I'm sorry. So ML, my love, you are next. And then after ML, then it's Karen, Kimberly, Nick, Shakara, and then Selena. Selena. Leon. I got you, my love. Oh my god, I love this song. Anything you could tell me about Ariel for work and I? Anything you could tell me about? So, David, right? David, honey, I'm gonna do. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to do for the donations, and then I'll jump right into the free ones. And then I might shut them down after an hour. That way I can make sure that I actually get to do some free questions. Of course, my love. All praise to the Most High. My love, so they're in a very confused place right now. Ariel from work. Yeah, they're in a very confused place right now. I feel like low key they're still kind of hung up on an ex, and it feels like, or like they're still something in their personal life is definitely affecting the way that they treat other people, and will be like, um. Ariel's energy reminds me a little bit of a siren. Like someone that like lures people in or lures the energy in. I don't know if this would be like the best. I don't know in what way you're actually like looking at this, but it feels like it would be better to keep your distance. It's before this. It feels like it's because the thing is, I think that they're trying to hide a lot of their stuff, a lot of their pain, and like by having like connections. But having a connection with you isn't just having like a meaningless, it comes with feeling, and it seems, I don't know, I don't think he'll be like they'd be able to handle it. Tell me about the 2 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Yeah, no, my love. It feels like they're a little manipulative. That's what it feels like. It feels like because hurt people. And the way that they move around in their personal life, it wouldn't go with what you want for somebody. Like you would always wonder where their mind was, because this is someone that would never give too much. They would only give you bits and pieces, and then like make you starve for the rest. This is someone that they don't mind if you stress over them. They actually kind of like it. It's very I would say protect your energy from them, my love. Because to be honest, your feelings are a little bit deeper than theirs is. And it feels like they're considering you and they like you, but it's not like in their mind, it's a flirting thing. It's a fun thing. We're just interacting. We're just doing this thing. But they're not taking it too serious. And I don't know if I like that very much. Because you have good intentions. Yeah, look at you. No, with the star card, you are the star. You deserve way better. And the hope and the faith that you have in love is going to bring you something way, way better. Because this is just you kind of feeling a little bit like maybe, but there's a part of you that knows that this wouldn't be good for you. This would leave you starving. Like actually starving because they might breadcrumb you. Yeah, Nine of Wands. With the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I like it. I like you putting yourself first and focusing on yourself and not giving too much. You're not going to give too much. I like it. You got this, my love. Karen, my love, you are next. Yo, this is the jam. Heartbreak Hotel. Empathic, intuitive. Wait. Right, this is the jam. I can't sing, especially, but damn, this song, it hits every time. You don't even have to, like, relate to it. Is my Sagittarius still proposing marriage between now and the year sometime? Yeah, my love. And it's still moving during like where he starts to move more towards it after like the new year. Yeah. It's just he's like worried. He's been thinking a lot. I also feel like he's going to start to communicate to you more of what he's thinking for the future. That way you don't guess as much and wonder where he's at or wonder what he's thinking. Like he's going to be open. He's gonna be more open, and he's gonna tell you like, this is what I'm thinking. I think we should get married by this day, or we should do this, or like, or maybe we should not in a way where it's not romantic and he's not gonna propose to you. Like it's gonna be more in a way where you're gonna feel like he's including you, or he's doing something to show you that he's trying to put you in the future with him, or like make you, the both of you, stable together, you know, with each other. It's different energy. Because I think there's a part of him that's feeling like you might be wondering if you need to stay extra independent, because there's a part of you that's starting to feel like you need to harness the independent energy, which is good. I like that. It's never bad for you to take care of yourself, and especially your own emotions, and give to yourself. But it feels like he's there's a part of him that's maybe it's I don't know. It's just it's getting him to feel like not that he needs to speed up, but that it's worth it. Like so what are you waiting for type of thing. Yeah. And going through it too. Yeah. It's gonna be very difficult for him to do that. It's just everybody always discourages him. He believes that though. It's because like he believes that everybody judges him. He believes that everybody criticizes him and talks down to him and does all this stuff to him. And so because he believes in all those things happen to him on a regular basis. Even if he didn't want them to happen, they still do. It sucks, but he's also a big part of, you know, his reality. And it feels like he wants to. He's going to do it. There's a few things that he feels he has to clear up, but he's going to start to be more, he's just going to start being more clear about what he wants and how he wants to include you in the future so that you're not worried about it. There's going to be a lot of reassurance on his end. But also remind yourself, like, I should be fine in my energy regardless. Like my work, my inner self, everything, all that in there, that's my job, and I should be fine, even if he does, even if he doesn't, even if all of that. It's my, yeah, it's my job to calm it down, because if it does happen, great. But if it doesn't happen, then I don't have to, you know, it doesn't have to feel like I got stabbed. You're good, my love. No, he doesn't. Like, it's very different with you. That's why I'm saying, my love, try your hardest to just, like, the more you harness and focus on your energy, like, and grab yours and grab onto your power, the more powerful you will feel and the less afraid you will feel. Because it feels like in some ways you're also afraid that there'll be some type of rejection there. At some point, there'll be rejection. And it feels like he's going to reassure you that that's not the case, but that's still your fear. And so that's the part that needs to be confronted. And you're going to do that. You're doing it now. See what I mean? Nine of Swords, especially Gemini and Mars and Gemini. That's what the Nine of Swords energy is. So we're all going to be in the Nine of Swords energy. We're all going to be feeling a bunch of anxiety. Not too bad. It's going to get better. Okay. Kimberly, my love, you are next. Your soul is like a secret that I never could keep. Oh, this is Kimberly. This song goes with you. I don't know what it's called. It's by NSYNC. I think it's by NSYNC. Your love is like a river. What is it? Your love is like a river, peaceful and deep. Your soul is like a secret that I never could keep. Oh, I don't know what that song's called though. I remember the whole lyrics, so it's such a good song. Yeah, a little more time on you. That's the jam. No, my love, donations aren't closed yet. Oh, wow. Is that like, I could feel, hey, that's what I was about to say. The strength card. I could feel the power in you. Like, you feel like there was like an exchange of energy that happened, because I could feel you walking away feeling more powerful. Okay, but how he feels about you, he's feeling very like excited, but there is what is this Five of Wands? Why does he feel this way? There's something about like being afraid of drama or problems, or Five of Wands usually involves other people talking. Maybe he wants everybody around to be quiet, or he's afraid of something getting out. The Three of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. Because I feel like he wants to start something. He already feels like something started. The Ace of Pentacles is when you have like, it's the Ace of Pentacles, like to give you guys an example, it's like when you get a job and you start signing all those papers, like something it's official. It's official, it's yours, like it's in your hand. Like when you get the keys to a new apartment, when you get the keys to a new house, when you get into a new relationship that's more solid, or it's usually like it's more grounded, but that's the Ace of Pentacles energy. And it feels like he thinks that way, but with the Five of Wands, he's afraid of other people getting in the way. Why is he afraid of other people getting in the way? Oh my God. It's because he's trying to jump ahead. He's a hopeless romantic, and he's trying to jump ahead, and he's afraid that, like, eventually you'll end up changing your mind about him. He doesn't feel like he is your type. I don't know why. He wonders that a lot. He maybe grew up. It feels like he has a little bit of the ugly duckling syndrome. You know, someone that doesn't really see how good looking they are. They think that they're like, yeah, this is someone he doesn't see how good looking he is, and he feels like compared to you, he looks really, I don't know, just out of place. But he's you're gonna see, like, I think that this Scorpio season is gonna give, like, is gonna grow a little bit more. Yeah, the thing is, he's very humble about it. Like, he's very like, he is, it feels like he doesn't know it. He doesn't see that about himself. He doesn't know that he feels like really good, or that he looks good, or that people are attracted to him. It feels like he was always like that friend type, and he was maybe like the nice kid, or like if he had his moments, but it feels like, I don't know. Maybe people think that he's a player, but he's not at all, and his energy is very different than what other people think of him. Yeah. But he really, like, he's really into you. He just thinks that there's a lot of people that are after you. The Five of Wands is also like competition. Why does he feel that? You see how there's like a bunch of people trying to fight for the trophy? That's how he feels about you. The Knight of Cups is an offer. So he feels like he has to win you. Like, have some type of victory and go up against a bunch of people to win you, which that's the Five of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands? But he feels like he can. The thing is, it's not even other people's energy that he feels threatened by. It's more, it's just his own insecurity. Like I said, he doesn't see himself as who he is at all. At all. Like, he doesn't see his power, his leadership skills, none of that. Like, it's actually really sad, because he could, like, I think he's gonna discover it like 3 years from now, and then he's gonna take off, because it feels like he's meant to be very wealthy. Like, he's meant to be he's an entrepreneur. He's meant to do a lot. He has a lot going on in his mind. He's really fucking smart. Like, really, really smart. Common sense, like, smart. Maybe he's book smart too and street smart, but he has a lot of common sense, and things just kind of come to him. So it feels like he's meant to be somewhere. He slows himself down a lot because of doubt. And when it comes to the connection, he really likes you, and he can see, like, low key, I think he knows he's meant to have like a specific type of life, and he's already imagining it. I think since he was young, he's always seen like the blessings and the things that he's gonna receive, and he's starting to picture you there. Like, he's starting to see you there, but it makes him a little nervous. The business route, he's a major in physical therapy. Yeah. He might combine them both. He's just really smart, like, really, really. So anywhere he goes, I think he's gonna become, yeah, he's gonna become something pretty big. Like, he's gonna get up there and make like a lot of money, like a lot of money. I mean, it might take him a little bit. It's just that it's up to him. He needs to stop slowing himself down. Like, he slows himself way down. Mostly with his doubt. Because he's so afraid of trying just in case he doesn't win. That's why he's low-key afraid of trying with you, just in case he doesn't win. But I feel like it's already happening, so he needs to just release it and let it happen. Let it happen naturally. I also feel like I like it because Emmanuel doesn't have your energy as much either. So I think a lot of your energy is to yourself. Even if you're connecting with him, it's still not like super connected. Sorry, you guys. Give me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Sorry. I heard something really loud downstairs. I was like, what the hell? Scared me. Okay. I feel like it will, my love. Just try your hardest not to overthink it. I also think it's weird. I stopped at 111. Okay, so that was a reason. What did I hear that for then? It sounded like a bang. I was like, what the fuck? I do, my love, but it might take him a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, for sure by, like, Valentine's Day. All right, Nick, my love, you are next. And then after Nick, it's Shakara and then Salina. And then Ella. You are right after Selena. I almost fell. You're welcome, my love. How does... Yeah, I'm sorry if I don't say that right. Silence? What are his intentions? What can you tell me? My love, be careful with this month and the food that you eat. It might make you sick. Like, you might be feeling weird the next day, like your stomach might be feeling weird, or like your chest might be feeling weird, or you might be feeling nauseous, or um like muggy or groggy, or I feel like some of it has to do with the food, or like things that you're craving, which is, or maybe you're gonna be craving it. Like, be careful, because if you eat it, then that's how you're gonna start to feel like very just a little bit out of it. All right, Knight of Swords with the chest, my chest type. Okay. Yeah, like I feel like things like that might happen. I think it could have something to do with the food. But you overall, you are fine. Like, I know that you're wondering if there's like anything going on in there, cuz like, yeah, but no, you're fine. You're fine. So the Knight of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Hierophant with the Emperor. Wow. Four of Wands with Temperance. Knight of Swords, Four of Cups, the Hierophant, the Emperor, the Four of Cups, the Four of Wands with wow. Like, very motivated to make, I don't know if they messed up or if they did something to like, to get you to be disappointed in them, but they feel like they need to explain something to you. The Knight of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Hierophant. The Hierophant is like wanting to take things to another level, to the next level with you. It's wanting to like clear things up and make things more yeah, just clear things up and show you that they're interested in something that's a little bit more serious. I have the Hierophant with the Four of Wands. That's some true commitment. That's ready for something real. Like, and with Temperance here, maybe something needed to be hurt a little bit, or like there needed to be some type of disappointment or regret for change to happen. but it's starting to. Tell me about this. It was slow though, the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. He's, oh my God. He's looking at it like that. Like, I want to do good. Like, I want to, yes, I want to do good. I don't want to miss this opportunity. I want to lock it in. The problem is that I feel like there is something from his past that is motivating his actions today. That might, it could be something that maybe he like, where like he fucked up in the past, tried making plans but never went through it. He's back now and he's okay. So this could be like maybe in the past he messed up in a relationship, and now he like wants to make sure that he's not the one that messes up ever again, which is not a bad thing to have for the next relationship, but it's not good for you to carry that wound like, oh well, I hurt because of this, so now I gotta be good and I gotta be better because of this. You know, like, it's clear it up, clear up your mess. Don't bring it with you. So it feels like he's good, and he is definitely like someone that you can go to the next level with, but it does feel like he's the type to, he's holding, he might be holding on to something, but that something is making him want to be better. So I can't tell if it's bad. I just feel like the bad part would be him mostly trying to compare, that he would be trying to compare, because when you're trying to bring in like lessons from the past, it's good to bring them in, but if you're trying to compare them or trying to put them side by side so that you can act like react a certain way, then you're just gonna, it becomes a little bit of a loop. Because he's really, really, really interested in you, but there's something about his past that he's looking at. What is the Five of Cups? What is the Three of Wands? The Queen of Wands. Like, tell me about the Queen of Wands. Ace of Cups. There's a part of him that maybe like tried really hard in a connection and at the same time messed it up, and it feels like now, yeah, I don't know, there's this Three of Wands. It's like he's been waiting, or he really wanted to connect with you, or really wants to connect with you, but it's like he's waiting for his energy to shift on its own, and that's not gonna happen. He needs to stop focusing on that. And it feels like that would be the problem, that if you two go into a connection, then he's going to be looking at you like, oh, I still feel that energy, then it must be because we're not meant to be together, instead of him releasing it and stop, like, no longer comparing. He has a thing. He might be a hoarder of energy. Like, not like memories, I mean, not like people, but like I'll give you an example. Like, if he likes, like if he went with an ex to a restaurant and they liked it so much, that could be something that he tries to do with you. Like, it's that type of energy. He's a really good person. There's nothing wrong with that. You like what you like, right? So if you like a certain place, of course you're going to take your new place there, your new person there. But I guess what I'm saying is he likes to recreate moments. And if he continues to live his life that way, it's never going to get better. It's always going to end up in the same situation. And I think that with you, he's being called to do things differently. Take you different places, connect with you in a different way, because you are like different compared to what he's used to. I also feel like with you, he can talk to you differently because you understand on a different level. But it's that's like another stuff. But it's good. I like it. Like, he's not bad. I feel like once he gets over that part, it will get so much better. Like, a lot better. And it will be easier for you to trust it too. Because I think that right now you feel like you can't trust it, because you can kind of, like, you feel excited for it, but there's this part of you that feels, you can feel that he's carrying that, or that he brings it around with him. It's like, it's like if they always had a friend with them that was like a little, was always there. That's what it feels like. Like, he has like something there that's always, yeah, anyway. But he's gonna get rid of it soon. It's because, my love, it always feels like that. That's the part that you can't, like, of course, you're gonna be able to talk to him for a while, and it's gonna feel good. It's just, and I'm not saying he's bad. Like, don't get me wrong, he's not bad at all. It's just you're gonna be in doubt because you're gonna be able to feel that he's carrying that with him, that he's not like processing or trying to release it, because you're someone that's very aware of, like, when you try to carry certain things, you hold yourself very like accountable, and you're going to low-key expect the same thing from him, but he's the type that wants you to ignore it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's almost like if someone had, I don't know, something huge stuck to the side of their shirt, and they're like, just don't look at it, just don't look at it, and you're like, no, but you got to get that looked at, like, you got to look at that, and the person's like, no, just don't look at it. That irritates you. That doesn't really work well with you, with your type of energy. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's good. I just feel like, yeah, that part would be the part that would keep you at a distance or make you wonder if you should. And then if you wonder if you should, then that kind of puts you to make you question your entire intuition. And once you question your entire intuition, then you feel very out of place with yourself. No, it's because, my love, it's because it's not that. It's not so much. He's better at it. He's better at, he doesn't, okay, the thing is, he doesn't ignore his feelings. He just doesn't want you to look at them. He actually overlooks his, like, he looks at his energy a little too much, because that's why he keeps comparing, you know what I mean, like his past wounds to what could potentially happen in the future. Like, he keeps comparing what's going on right now to something that, have I lived this before, could I survive this, could I do this? So it's not necessarily that he's a lot better, he just doesn't want you to look at him. So it's getting better. It's the line is, yeah, it's getting better. But no, my love, I need you to tell yourself, like, I want someone that is aware of their feelings, and don't bring me anybody until you're like, until they're ready, or until they know themselves. I'm sorry, my love. I know that can get frustrating. The thing is, the world taught us to do that. Feelings are too much sometimes. Shakara, my love, you are next. I think it's, and then Salina, and then it's Ella. Yeah, my love. So right now I'm doing the donations, and then I actually, as soon as I'm done, we're gonna do about, like, we're gonna jump into the free questions. I'm trying to go a little faster. I'm sorry. I've done 10 questions in an hour and a half, though. That's, like, pretty impressive, because I usually take 2 hours to get through 10 questions. So we're making progress. It's slowly but surely. Shakara. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My love, do you want to know his purpose, like, in your life, or his purpose, period? Oh, wow. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune with the 8 of Cups. Okay, so my love, so It's because for right now, he does look like he's in your future for a long time, a really long time. Like it feels like it goes out pretty far. Um, but remind yourself that you can't like put your money, you like all of your energy on that, because things shift every single day. Every day you wake up and you change your mind. Like we change our mind every day, and every single time we change our mind, we change our future. So it feels with the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups, I feel like you guys are meant to change each other's lives, and you are meant to be there forever. But when you think about it like that, or when the two of you, our souls are naturally rebellious, and when we feel like we're getting stuck into something, we feel like suffocated, we feel claustrophobic, we feel small, like we feel like we when we feel like people are trying to put some type of restriction on us, and it feels like the two of you might like as much as you guys like have care about each other and have feelings for each other and want to be in each other's lives, that's the energy that you two are going to battle a little bit with. But it doesn't feel like it would be bad, so he is meant to be there for a long time. I just, it feels like it might, the two of you like go back and forth on it often. So it really feels like a 80-20, but right now it feels like you're moving in that direction. I just I guess I'm trying to pull you out of the energy of thinking about forever, because when you start to do that, you start to set so many expectations for what the future is supposed to look like. And if it doesn't look that way, then maybe I'm not so happy. But let the moments come in and surprise you so that you can feel and, respond versus react, and let moments just happen, because it feels like with the two of you, those expectations are going to be the thing that kind of get in the way of it. Um, because there's a part of you that's going to struggle a little bit with trusting him. And even though you're going to know like deep down that he's not doing anything, that struggle is still going to be there, and it's going to bother you, and it's going to, sometimes it digs a little deep, especially into our insecurities. And it feels like all of that being triggered is meant to help you grow, but that those things might push you the other direction and make you say like, I don't know if I want to do it like this. Like it might be a little too hard with him. Like I'm not saying that it's good, it feels like, because he's a really good person. I just feel like he might keep certain things to himself. He doesn't tell you the full story, and when you can feel that you don't get the whole story, it's not even because you want to, like, you have to know everything. It's just you don't like it when people tell you something but they don't tell you everything, and then that you can tell that they don't tell you everything. And that part bugs you so much because you don't want to ask, but at the same time it stays in your head, and then you try to like look into it a little bit, but then you pull yourself back, and then you look back into it, and then you pull yourself back, and then it plays with your mind, and it feels like that's not fair to you. And he might not do it on purpose, but it feels like you two might not even get to a point where you really communicate about it, because you don't want to make yourself seem like this is a weakness for you. That's what I'm saying. Like his energy is like, it is frustrating, because he's gonna, it digs deep to the point where you question yourself. That's what I'm, yeah. Like it makes you question too much, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to wonder like, what are you not telling me? Because you're not telling me stuff. Like you're not telling me something, and I need to know. And I think that's the biggest reason why this is even slowed down like this, or like blocked off like this. Because I think at this point, my love, you're also looking at this like, I deserve a lot better. I think I'm just gonna Because for right now, you have them there, but there's a part of you that knows you're very powerful to the point where if you wake up tomorrow and decide not to have them and replace them with someone else that's willing to give you the exact same thing, you won't look back and you'll do it. Like, there's a part of you that knows you'll do that. See? Yeah. It's because I don't, like, I feel like he could be your person that you choose to be your forever person, but it doesn't feel like he's ready for that role. Like, I think eventually you'll end up walking away and choosing yourself. And again, maybe even replacing him with someone that, yeah. All right, you won't do it, bet. Bet. All right, cool. Gotcha. It's that type of energy, which I love that. I like it. Tell me about the Empress. I mean, it would hurt a little bit. Also, my love, I think they're saying, like, try to express yourself a little bit more with the things that you, like, try to hold off a little tiny bit right now. But I think, well, just for this week, it might not be the best week to communicate things to other people. But it feels like with the Five of Wands, there's a part of you that's afraid of, like, speaking up and saying certain things. But I feel like the moment you grab that power, you're protecting your inner child. And if you got to say something, you got to say something, and you're not going to be so careful with his feelings anymore. Because you've been very careful with his feelings, but you're starting to feel like he's not careful with yours at all. And so it's, yeah. But I like the power you're getting because you're not moving out of your Empress energy. You're like, I don't care. I don't care if I feel that. I'm still here. It's still my position. Like, I'm still right here. Selena, my love, you are next. And then it's Ella, my love, if you want to send the next one. It's because, my love, you can definitely, like, you're gonna have it. Remember what I told you. Even if you don't end up connecting with him, it's gonna be with some, like, that person is coming. Yeah, my love, you're definitely breaking through from that. I gotta stop putting my leg up. I keep falling asleep. Of course, my love. All praise to the Most High. General reading, what I need to know. And then Ella, my love, if you want to send yours. Ah, 133.33. Okay, my love, so there's going to be a lot of new things that are going to be, the universe is going to be showing you. Like, let yourself be led. Like, for example, if you're online, if you've been thinking about something and then all of a sudden you see, like, a class for it, or you see a video for it, or if you're wondering, like, how do I, just things like that. Even, like, do-it-yourself projects, or, like, healing videos, things like that. There's going to be a lot of that where the universe is going to be, like, leading you down, like, a pathway. Continue to follow it, because I think there's going to be new things that you're going to be picking up. They're going to benefit you for, like, the future, new information. You already have a lot of information in your, like, I don't know, your mind holds a lot of information. You might be connecting. Tell me, what's the strength card with the Page of Swords? It feels like there's someone that's coming in that's very, This is someone that's like very powerful. They have like a strong alpha energy. Um, they're very open with like their communication. This is someone that's gonna just like message you a lot or try to talk to you a lot, like on the phone or call you or send you yeah. Tell me more. 5 of Cups. My love, I don't know if you've ever been drawn to like Sedona. Um, but I feel like you're gonna either go or there's gonna be some type of like desert place that you're gonna go to where you might even activate some of your abilities. You have like there's been a lot of activation in you for like the last couple of nights. This week, I think even some of your abilities amplified. Maybe you felt it. You were like extra tired and like your stomach hurt a little. Like I feel pressure in the stomach and like, um, yeah, like feeling really, really, really tired. It feels like there's a rebirth happening with you, but it's a really good one, and it's happening pretty fast. Like it's not one that's too painful. It's coming in with a lighter energy. I feel like you're gonna start to see goals a little bit more clear, so it's gonna be easier. So this new person coming in, you might not notice them as soon as they come in because you're gonna be you're gonna be moving pretty quickly. What's the King of Cups with the Moon? So there's gonna be two options when you start to move into connections. There's gonna be two. I think you're gonna meet one first, and then a few months later you're gonna meet this Emperor, because this Emperor is the one you're meant to be with, but this King of Cups is the one that's going to come in before that you're going to think you're meant to move forward with. Tell me about this King of Cups with the Moon. The 10 of Swords. Yeah, this is someone that if you like move towards it wouldn't be good for you. Could be a water sign, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. This person's gonna make it seem like they want something very serious with you, so coming like, and they're gonna come in with a lot of affection, so it's gonna confuse you because yeah, right now you're very much like, I don't know how to explain your energy. Your energy feels great though, or you're about to move into this energy. Like exactly the Star with the Queen of Wands, like so, like low-key a little into yourself. I like it. Like yes. You're gonna be feeling yourself. You're gonna be feeling like you're really like, attractive and sexy, and um, you're just gonna be feeling different. Not that you don't already feel that way. It's just it's gonna come in very strong, and you're gonna you're also learning to respect yourself, um, because you're gonna realize that it has nothing to do with other stuff. No, I could tell you don't, because of that also, like I could tell that it's coming because you're coming in with a different energy to dating. You've never had this energy when it came to dating. I feel like the reason why you haven't received that type of connection right now is because nobody has really been able to connect to you that has been like honest. In order for you to be able to attract, you have to attract what you are, and you're very unique. Like yeah. And people can tell that. Like Queen of Wands with the star, people can see you like that. They kind of, they see you as someone that's very wise. You have a lot to give, and people sometimes get intimidated by your energy because they do see you like a star. That's also why you've never really needed other people, and because you don't like, people don't nowadays, it's mostly people that are willing to be with others just so that they're not alone. And because you don't have the energy of I need someone, people are not trying to grab onto you because they know that you can drop them or leave them. Like your energy is intimidating to them. But it's so good. Like I could tell that there is this energy right here that's coming in. That's very, very, very powerful. But this king of cups water sign is, I think it's a Cancer, is gonna try to manipulate the shit out of you, my love. So please be very careful, because I know that you're like, they're gonna come in very strong, and there's gonna be a part of you that's gonna feel like I can't trust them. Something about them is telling me that I can't trust them, and you're gonna be like, you're gonna be like, there's gonna be a part of you that's even gonna wonder, like, is it me? Like, I'm in my head. There's nothing wrong with them. They haven't showed me anything wrong. Like, they respond back to me all the time. They text me every morning. They're very attentive. They said, like, they try, because they're gonna try, but it feels like if they get you down the road like far enough where they can get you away from other people, that's where the danger starts. Like, not even physically, not actually like that, but like, this is someone that likes to get in your head and get in powerful people's heads. And I don't trust this king of cups. This emperor would be very okay with your power. Like, very okay with your power. Yeah, this king of cups would be very clingy. And I think the thing is, I know that you feel like you might not like it, but when this King of Cups does it, it's charming in a way. Like, they might actually have good conversations. So when they're reaching out to you and texting you all the time, it's not just text, it's making you laugh, it's keeping you engaged. It's this King of Cups is charming as fuck. Very, very charming. The thing is, you're really good at reading people. It's just that when it comes to them, there's gonna be something, and you're gonna be like, what is it? Like, what is it about you? The moon with the King of Cups. I could see it in there, but I don't know exactly what it is. And it is silent. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that is so cool, though. I love that. All right, tell me about the Five of Cups. Oh, the Magician. Where'd that one go? I think I lost one. Six of Cups. Hey, this might even be someone that you, I don't know, not going to business with. No, yeah, this might even be something you go into business with. There's this like very strong energy. This is, or maybe they'll help you. Like, this is someone that's established in their like own business, in their own company, and they wanna like help you start yours, or whatever dream you have. They're gonna wanna invest. That's how you're gonna know the difference. That's what they just told me. So you're gonna know the difference because this emperor on the very first date is going to ask you what your dreams are, and like 5-year goal, what you plan on doing, things like that. This King of Cups is not going to be interested in any of that. Like, they might ask you a couple of things, but it's not going to be too much. This Emperor is also going to have ideas on how they can, like, it's because I can feel you wondering if if it feels a little, if they're a little controlling. Like, I can tell that you're gonna look at this emperor like, I really like you. Just don't try to over, like, it's still my ideas. Because this emperor has a lot of ideas, and they're very successful. So they're gonna want to like try and talk to you about your own success. And it feels like you're gonna look at them like, I really like you, but like, and if you're gonna invest in me, cool, but try your hardest not to overstep. Like, because you set your boundaries. And you make them very clear. Like, you make them very clear. Like, I get it. I get that we're doing this, but still my baby type of energy. And but I think that this emperor is gonna have a lot of respect for you because of that. I can just this King of Cups though. Tell me, I feel like overall you're gonna start to feel a lot more inspired. Just it might feel a little bit like iffy until Aquarius season. So it might be a little tiny bit from now, but you're gonna start to feel better. Like, but it might, the energy that you're feeling, the energy that you're missing, that like lighthearted energy, that happy, like you can kind of breathe and you don't feel super tired, and that energy, that's gonna come around that time. Like, January, February. Which is not super far away. But that's what it kind of feels like a little bit of that irritation energy. But it's going to get better, I promise. I know I say that a lot. But it is. Y'all need to believe me. It's going to get better. It always gets better. Where is it? This song. Okay, will something communicate and express his emotions ever? I don't know if I'm able to see him again. Of course, my love. It was my pleasure. Praise to the Most High. And he is silent. Oh, after this, I don't have any more donations, my loves, if you guys want to send your free questions. I'm going to try and be back on Friday, my loves. Just FYI. So I'm going to try and do like a schedule where I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm trying to record more. I feel like I've been slacking so much. I've been also like getting more motivated too, though. Like I want to be online with you guys more often. I think it's because the summer is over and I'm not out there being... I'm just kidding. Ooh. Okay, so my love, the first card out was the World and the second card out is the Nine of Cups. I don't know, it's because it's not so much that. I feel like it's more redirecting you. Try your hardest not to think that it's because of them. Try to also wonder, like, maybe it's because Spirit was protecting me. Maybe universe said that, hey, it's enough waiting. Like, let's move forward and let's bring you into a wish fulfillment and something that you actually are going to be happy with, because this isn't something you're happy with. This isn't something that makes you feel good anymore. So why, like, almost asking you, like, why are we here? And so because more time passed by, they got you. And they were like, let's move you over here where somebody else can look at you. You know, like let's see if somebody else would come. Because my love, if you open yourself up to love, you will find it very quickly. Like you're very yeah, you'll find someone. I know that it's just that you had high hopes for him, and I could see why, because for a while he was putting in the work, but like I feel like there's a part of him that's too afraid to really make any moves. And he's a little immature. I saw a flipper. What the heck? I also feel like there's a lot of people that are talking, like, that are starting drama with him, about him and an ex. It's just, it doesn't feel comfortable on his end. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Four of Cups. Yeah, my love, I think it's you the one that's moving forward. I think you're the one that's getting what you finally want, because he is, it's not so much that he's moved on, it's just you're the one that's moving. You're the one that's he's taking too long. Like, he's not locking it in. There's nothing that's changing. Everything is staying the same. I have the world with the Nine of Cups. Like, he feels so distant from you. You don't even know if he's really like into it. I think most of the things that you know he feels about you, I think you're picking up intuitively, but he doesn't really respond or react on them, and you can't go based off just what you know he feels, but he's not willing to react to, you know? Like, it's not. I have the Nine of Cups with the King of Pentacles. I think that there's somebody new that's like being presented to your future, like, hey, this is somebody we can maybe have instead. That's somebody that's very that's loyal, that's more, a little bit more put together, and doesn't have as many like ex drama, because for some reason he has a lot of exes or drama, like with an ex or something like that. That feels like is the biggest reason on why he doesn't want to really lock things in. Tell me about the Nine of Cups with the King of Pentacles. See, and I think that this Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles is a part of your manifestation. The star is your hope, your desire, your wishes. It's like you telling the universe, hey, this is what I want. Like, stop playing with me. Bring it. That type of energy. It feels like you're trying to grab that. No, my love, people are manipulative. People play that way. Don't let it. I don't know. I felt her energy before. See, the Emperor in reverse. I think with him, it's not so much that he's like, I can tell you're pulling away. And that's why he's feeling like, should I even try? So if you're not going to do things, if you're not going to put more of an effort and that's all you can try or do, then, but it wasn't enough for you, my love. That wasn't enough. You started to want more. You want someone that's sure about you, like very sure about you, and he wasn't going to get there because he's not sure about the direction that he's going like into. It's exhausting having to wonder if he's going to respond to his feelings, you know. Few sentences, yeah. I mean, he's not really like a big texter anyway, is what it feels like. Like, he's more of a face-to-face. The King of Pentacles isn't really like a person that's good with their words. And he's always like, he is low-key always busy. So when he says he's busy, he's not lying. But the thing is, my love, the effort that he's willing to put isn't more than what he has now. So it's still going to feel a little short to you. And if you already don't feel like it's not that you won't ever see him again. I actually feel like there is a possibility that you guys might set something up by December, like in December, or maybe even closer towards the end of this month. But it does feel like something might come up. Just don't lose yourself in it. Don't hold on too long. Like, and then don't resist the change. If anything new comes into your life, don't resist the change. Stay open to all possibilities. Because it feels like he's not, I gotta be honest, my love, he's not like betting it all on staying with you. Like, I can feel that in your future, you have a desire to have him there. He's still not 100% sure about you yet, but it doesn't mean that it can't like happen. It's just that that's where he is right now. It's just, I can feel that he's too confused, and he lets a lot of other people's influence get a hold of him. But it's not that you won't ever see him again. All right, my loves. David, you're like the only free question that I got. So I don't know if that's the only one I'm going to do for free questions. And then, but if you want a free question, send your questions. You're blocking him. Try not to go from 0 to 100, my love. It's okay for you to stay open to him. Remember, avoidance isn't healing. If he comes to you and you're strong enough and you don't budge, then that's how you know you've overcome it. But if it still triggers you and you have to run from it and block it so that it doesn't trigger you, then you're not getting rid of it. Okay. David, how does he really feel? Where is it? No, I know, my love. Remind yourself that that's the part that bothers you, right? The part that bothers you is you feeling like, I'm just waiting by the phone and he's not even texting me, so I would rather just block you so that I don't know if he's texting me or not. I'm not waiting for a text, but that's just a way for you to like put away the feeling for a little bit. But as soon as you stop trying to ignore it, you're going to get the urge to go and look. So it doesn't really make much of a difference, you know? And you're going to wonder, like, did it happen? Did it not happen? It's always better to have it, face it, and respond to it and be like, this is why I'm not responding to you anymore. This is going to be, if you really are serious about blocking him, you're going to be like, this is going to be my last response. I really care about you, but this was just too much. Whatever you got to say your goodbyes and then leave it there. Okay. How does he feel about me? How does he feel about me? All right, the Hermit, the Ace of Swords, the Five of Swords. There's a lot of introspection going on with him. He's very much like, what did I, like, not in an energy of like, what did I do, but he's looking back into his past a lot. Like, it's actually a good thing. He's not holding on to it, but he's learning from it. Like, he's taking what he can and then he's throwing it away. He's making, he's going within, so he's spending like a lot of time alone. He's not really talking to a lot of people. He is thinking about you a lot, but for the most part, he's thinking about his own toxic ways, like things that he needs to fix within himself, the drama that he started, the problems that he started, it's actually a different energy for him because he's not used to being here. He's not used to being in an energy where he's watching himself and checking himself for his actions. He's used to just going like, fuck it, it just happened. The same way it happens to me when I hurt other people, that's just life. But he's starting to realize like, no. Like, it's not always like that. Like, I have caused pain. And I think for a while he was trying not to take any blame or accountability for what he's done and how he's hurt other people. And now he is. Yeah, it has a lot to do with you. Because you're the person that, like, kind of inspired that in him. Especially here with the Five of Swords. I think he's realized because with you, you're the person that he created conflict with. But you never did anything to him. Like, you never hurt them or betrayed them. So, like, he's looking at you like, yeah, you inspired that. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Because you're very patient with you. There's nothing worse. That's why, like, a lot of the times when we're learning from each other, especially when our parents are hurting us and when they're learning from their kids, is by when they make that mistake. Like, when we respond and we hurt somebody that has never hurt us, that's really how we change. Because we feel really, really bad when that happens. Like, damn, why did I let myself become what I don't like or what I don't want? And I've been hurting this person that I care about so much, and I don't want to be that person. I don't want to hurt them. And that's what creates that shift into happening, and that's what's happening with him. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. He knows he didn't try or give as much as he could have, like, in the past. It's just, he feels like he was short in that he knew that he was cutting or short crumbing or whatever other people. So it's Seven of Swords. Yeah, he's realizing his actions. It's very powerful, especially here with the Sun. He's becoming happier. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it feels like there's just, he's ready to invest more time, more energy, more into it, because for a while there was a lot of fear of any type of investment or giving anything into it. So now it's different. It's good. So like he might be going within for a little bit, but it's clearing up, or he's finding a lot of like a lot of peace going in there. He doesn't hear. I think his problem is that he has a lot of voices in his head, not like random, like people's opinions in his head. And he needs to clear all of that out. He needs to exercise those out. Those are really hard to give up, though. All right, Miss Mo. I might run into my Leo. I don't know. May I have a general weekend reading, please? Yes. All right, Spirit, what can you tell me? Of course, my love. All praise to the Most High. Seven of Pentacles with a Chariot. Could you, I feel like you are, and it feels like you are while they're driving, or either they're gonna drive by or something like that, but you guys are gonna see each other. Like for sure, the universe is finding a way for you guys to like bring you guys back together. Well, not back together right away, but bump into each other to see. I think the universe has been doing that to a lot of people lately. Like, now you're going to see this person, like, bump into them. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, the Star. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles, the Death card. So I do feel like you guys are going to bump into each other, or you guys might even, like, find a way to, like, have a conversation or talk. It could even be like in the car, like late. I don't know why I'm picking that up, like late at night. It feels like it's going to be late. And then you see, especially because of the stars. So I do feel like you are going to see him. And there is going to be something like a new type of hope or a new faith in this connection, and that it can go somewhere, and there's going to be clarity, especially here with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords comes in to clear things up. To like, kind of rush in with information sometimes. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles. Yes. I'm telling you, my love, it's getting better. Because I feel like it's gonna be like a wake-up call when he sees you. Because it's gonna remind him of what like how close to you he feels. Yeah, it's all good vibes. Ten of Pentacles with the Empress. Hell yeah. You're going to be feeling very attractive. Very, like, you're going to be feeling good. I feel like you're going to pick the best outfit. Like, it's everything you wear is going to flatter you. You're just going to be looking amazing, and you're not even going to try, and then you're going to bump into him. Like, it does feel like you guys are going to see each other in that way. And maybe you guys are going to have, like, that long conversation. It feels like it's going to be a long conversation. Tell me about this Chariot. Or, like, something, you guys are going to talk about, like, what you both have been feeling since you guys kind of stopped talking to each other for a little bit. The Three of Swords. He feels a little bit like it's going to come out of nowhere, and he's going to be shocked. Three of Swords with the Tower. He's going to be very shocked. Like, it's the way that it's happening, or the way that it goes. Now, keep in mind, my love, there's going to be a part of you that's going to be very nervous about this happening. And, like, try to follow your intuition. Flow with it as much as you can. Because remember, it's kind of like the butterfly effect. Once you know about it, you could switch it and you could change it, the effect of the future. So it's, right now, that's definitely where it's going. The only reason I'm saying that is because of the Tower. Things change quickly. Like, it just... But yeah, I feel like that's definitely what's going to happen. Like, if I'm a betting person, and a lot of the time, like, I don't say anything unless I'm 100% sure. And I'm going to say, like, I have a pretty high number of the things that have come true. So this is pretty, I believe that this is pretty up there. Like, this could happen. Tell me about the Star. I just feel like there's this fear in the two of you that with the Knight of Swords, it's a little scattery sometimes too. He was so nice. No, yeah. The magician. See, okay, I guess that's what I'm saying. So the magician, like, it has a lot to do with your manifestation, your thoughts, like your spells and what you conjure up and what you bring like towards you. That has a lot to do with what you say, and with that has a lot to do with the Knight of Swords. And that's why I'm saying, like, be careful, try your hardest not to um like get really nervous before you see him or something like that, so that you don't switch things up, because there's a part of you that might try to like change that for some, but it's because it doesn't feel like you would do it on purpose, but it feels like it could change it very easily. Like maybe if he, or if you feel uncomfortable, if you feel something, or if you just feel like you're not ready to really see him, or if you start to feel like a little bit of like it feels good on your end, but then maybe right before you guys are about to see each other, right before you feel him, you start to feel overwhelmed. Don't let that overwhelming energy take over and like kind of, it feels like it's like lava just kind of covers it. Don't let that happen. Keep it on high, keep it on high energy so that it doesn't even touch you. Yes, just let it go. Let it happen. Now that you know that it's going to just flow with it. It's going to be so much fun cuz you're going to have a lot of fun and it's going to feel really good. And you guys are going to remember how fun it is to be with each other. That's a big part of it too. Jessica, my love, I just received your donation. Thank you so much. Here, let me go look. What do you see for me? All right, Spirit, what can you tell me for Jessica and Anthony? And then after Jessica, I'm gonna do Morena up, and then I'm done for the night, my loves. I'm in 2 hours. All right, Spirit, what can you tell me for Jessica, Anthony? I keep going back and forth if I should go to the gym. I'm like, just stay home. Just stay home, Abby. Don't go anywhere. But every time I tell myself I'm gonna go to the gym on Wednesday night, I know I don't go. Like, I skip it in the day so that I go at night, and then I tell myself at night, I'm like, nah, I'm tired. I'm sleepy now. Two of Cups. Ooh, I like that. Two of Swords. Okay, my love. So it... What? Okay, tell me about this Two of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. No, that's too many. Tell me about the Seven of Swords, please. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Moon. Okay, my love. So it's a little confusing. So because I feel like you guys make a really good connection, and you guys like, or could make a really good relationship. But I'm trying to figure out if you are... I think you're a part of his karma. If I'm being 100, like, I think you're a part of his karma, my love. Because it feels like you guys are really, like, you guys are good for each other, but at the same time, it also feels like with the Seven of Swords, it, like, you're gonna make him somehow pay for the things that he did in the past to other people, but it's not gonna be from him doing that to you, but it's gonna be because his mind is gonna be tormented, thinking and wondering if you're doing that to him. So you're gonna be a big part of his karma. Not that he can't get over that and you two can't find a way to feel comfortable with each other. It's just that's gonna be a big thing for you, for him, because he not that he like fucked up and hurt a lot of people on purpose, but there was a lot of situations where he put himself ahead of a lot of other people's feelings, or chose what he wanted versus other people's feelings. And it's not that it's like bad, right? I just think that that's where the trigger comes in, and that's where you two are meant to grow, because you're gonna feel like the connection is really good and it's strong and it's going, but he might get like overly triggered, scared that you're doing stuff behind his back, or that you're talking to someone behind his back. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, let's say one day you say like, oh, I'll call you back, I had to order my food, and you get your food and you eat, and you take a long time to like respond or call him back. Sometime down the line, that might, like, he might take that a little bit as an issue, or like try to take it personal. And it's because in the past, when he lied about what he was doing, it's coming back up for him. And it feels like he might just get really triggered by things that you say, even if it's like little small things like that. But I do feel like overall you two have like good potential, but that's a big part of like what could, throw him off in the connection between the two of you. I just don't want it to confuse you if he starts to respond to you a certain way and you're like, why are you all of a sudden, like, it just feels like you're trying to start drama. He's not trying to start drama. He just can't control himself from being triggered by you. But you might wonder, like, yo, it looks like you're not even trying to like hold yourself back from the things that you say. Not that he's gonna come out of pocket and like be super rude to you. He's not gonna do that at all. But he might like try to separate himself a little bit when he feels triggered by you, so that he pretends like he's okay, and like he's not getting triggered by you, and like he's fine. So he might like pull himself away and not really respond to you or react to you, and then all of a sudden come back in when he feels like he's fine. And then you're going to be like, stop fucking doing that. Like, stop doing the back and forth thing. Like, it's going to irritate you, because you're going to be like, just be honest. If I triggered you, then tell me and we'll talk about it, and we'll yeah. But don't just back away and then have me wondering like, what's up? And then, yeah. But it does look like he is in doing stuff, though. He is like trying to, not doing like bad stuff, but he is trying to like fix his mind. He doesn't want to stay that way, I could tell. So that's step number one. Like, not wanting to be a certain way or stay a certain way, and wanting to find a solution. So I do feel like you guys can definitely get there. Yeah, you see the Fool with the 9 of Cups, because his wish fulfillment is for him not to feel, like, tell me about the Fool with the 9 of Cups. Tell me about the Fool with the 9 of Cups. Like, his desire is for him to have like this connection with you and be able to not feel so insecure. But that's how we learn, right? He's having his bit of his judgment day, because now he's realizing like there was a lot of times where I neglected other people and I promised certain things that I knew I wasn't going to give. And now I'm wondering, like, if somebody's doing that to you, it doesn't really feel good. Like, he's learning a lot. So it's good for him. It's really good for him as far as karma goes, because he's releasing himself from a lot of karma. And the more he learns, the less likely you guys would go through it. Because whatever he doesn't learn is most likely going to come back on him. Like, and he might even recreate some of those moments, not by hurting you, but just like fucking up, but not by cheating. That's not the only way we could hurt people, just by doing stupid shit. But it does feel like he's trying to learn from it. Okay. Hi, Aldo. I know. I need to come on more. How you been? He's going to. He is going to settle down and change. It's just the biggest reason why he hasn't done it is because he's mostly afraid that someone is going to, is going to actually hurt him. Or actually love. I wonder if Scorpio was my twin past life connection. Peaches! Yeah, my love. course, my love. Thank you. Praise to the Most High. Why am I hearing that song? I'm hearing this song. Six of Cups. What do you mean coming out, hon? I'm glad you did. I'm like after Virgo season, it gets really weird. I think it's very hard for us to adjust to the out of the Hermit energy, especially empaths. Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. So yes, my love, and he's still going to be in future lifetimes. I think that he's a soul that you just chose to have like this, like a tie to. Now, it's not a bad one. I can tell that you guys are going to, even though there's distance between the two of you, you two still help each other grow even in that distance. Like, believe it or not, like the way that everything turned out did help a lot in your ascension and your awakening, and it taught you so much about yourself. So in so many ways it came on, like it did bring on some benefit, and it does feel like there is a few more lifetimes ahead of you that you guys are gonna have together. So like I feel like in this lifetime he struggled really hard to get out of his karmic ties, and you're not on that level anymore. And sometimes it's kind of like, as much as you want your friend to graduate with you, if they don't put in the work in school to do that for their own credits, you can't do anything about it. They're not going to be at graduation. And it's kind of like that's what happened between the two of you. As much as you wanted him to get there, he didn't get there. He didn't, not that he didn't put the effort, but he struggled a lot more. And it feels like it's still meant to happen, as far as like you two in the future, and maybe at some point have a lifetime where you can come together and be okay. It's just in this lifetime he's struggling to learn those lessons. I can feel though that they're saying that if he does end up getting out of that, there is some type of hope, but I can tell that you are losing that. Like you don't feel that anymore. You feel like at this point there's parts of you that's even wondering if this was like in your head a little. It wasn't. This was a very powerful relationship. This is the relationship the soul connection that brings on the most growth for you. And that's why it's one of the most difficult ones. Hi, best friend. How are you? I would sound crazy. You wouldn't sound crazy. But I wouldn't suggest, like, I would say not right now. He's not in a place or in an energy to be able to receive that. Like, if you do tell him that, he won't think you're crazy. He will actually be able to feel, like, he knows he feels the same thing you feel. But his problem is that he doesn't know what any of those feelings even mean. He just knows he feels them. But he doesn't know what they mean. He doesn't know how to connect to them. He doesn't know how to analyze them. He doesn't know any of that. And so it's a little different, my love, because you're also very intuitive and you can pick up on so many like different energies for yourself and like where you could go. He doesn't trust like his intuition very well, and he doesn't really have people around him that guide him in the right direction, and he does feel a little bit lost. Like men need directions. Like, I know that it sounds weird. Like, they can create a lot of their own, but men need, or at least his energy, masculine energy, the way that he operates, he needs direction. And he feels like he's stuck inside of a forest. Like, and he keeps circling the same tree. I gotta say, he's like going through it. He's really going through it. And I think that's really why you're thinking about him so much right now, is because you can feel the pain that he's going through. And it's very hard to just sit by, especially as a healer, and not want to send anything you like towards him, because there's parts of you that know that if you send anything towards him, you're going to be sending parts of yourself, and you're finally in a place where you're trying this, like, not a selfish energy, but you're trying to protect yourself from feeling used, or from feeling like energy is being taken from you. And so you're trying to harness it as much as you can, and that's, you're doing it, but it's hard. Tell me about, yeah, I think he's also thinking about it. The song that's on right now goes perfect with the two of you. Nobody Knows It by Babyface. I think it's by Babyface. Um, like, nobody knows it but me. It feels like, yeah. No, the thing is, maybe not when it was happening. I don't think he believed necessarily while it was happening. I think he's starting to believe in it more now because of the emotions that just don't go away. I think that's why. That's what's making him rethink it. Remember, women love in the moment, men love after. I don't know why. It's just the thing they do. Or masculine energy loves after. I'll say that. Yeah. I'm sorry, my love. It's gonna feel better, I promise. And it's he's okay, so try doing this. I want you to picture yourself inside of a golden pyramid during your meditation. And then I want you to picture him outside of that pyramid. And I want you to say out loud over and over again, I forgive you and I release you to the Holy Spirit. I forgive you and I release you to the Holy Spirit. I forgive you and I release you to, say his name. Say his name, and then say I forgive you, and then, yeah. And that way you can start blocking, and because I feel like a lot of your pain, my love, is you're sharing it with him because of the things that he's going through and how much he's missing the connection. And there's parts of you that don't really want to disconnect, but I think at this point, because the energy is so heavy on that side, you need to. You won't be able to help him. It's like if you have clear water, and the only way to kind of clear out and he has muddy water, if he gets your muddy water into your clear water, then your water can't be used anymore. But if you throw all of your water into his water, then it dilutes and it gets clear. But the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you fill yourself up over and over and over and over and over and over again, so that you have enough water to give, and that way you can dilute his as much as you can. But it's also not your job to do that, so you know, be careful who you do that with. All right, my loves. Yeah, my love. Do you want to text me your question? I was gonna be off already, my love, but text me your question. You guys, I'm doing this thing where I'm doing questions for donation the entire time. So if you just have like a quick question, you could send me a text, and then like send me your donation and then send me a text, and then I'll just respond to you. It does take me a little bit because I wasn't expecting as many as I got yesterday, and like there's a few, but once I get like all caught up, I'll get to yours eventually, I promise. I love you guys so much, but we'll talk soon. All right, bye, my loves. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger.